Hello everybody, it's Glass Half Dead here, and today we are getting a lovely view of a narrative mission. We are playing a modified version of Assassinate. Over here we have the attacker's leader, this guy right here. He is a Justicar with Falchions, and he is going to be probably getting killed by Tyranids very quickly, as we see the Tyranids over here. He has a disgusting 14 models against my 5. And it's going to be very painful. He only has a single specialist though. This guy here is a combat, whereas I have a combat with falchions, a zealot with falchions, and a demolitions with an incinerator. This guy is just a regular guy, and this guy is my leader. All of his other guys are termagants. No, they're not. They're hormagants and gene sealers. One of them has an acid maw. And that's the leader. Yes, he is a Broodlord model. Let's just ignore that. And let's roll some dice.
Hello everybody, Glass Half Dead here with you now, as opposed to the guy that's like 2 weeks older than me, or younger than me I suppose, and is playing the game. I hope that I have titled this video correctly, and this really is a test Batrep. I had some ideas that I threw together, and really I'm kind of asking my audience, my diehards, to help me. What would you guys like to see in a battle report? I'd love to make some for you with like actual, good, high quality production values, maybe? I know that's not really what my channel is about, but I am thinking for battle reports that might be a thing. Now, I made a lot of mistakes in this. For example, you will see that in the top left-hand corner, we have the video sped up, as it was supposed to be, and then the main screen is going at normal speed, which is incredibly boring to watch. That was an issue with the editing. That's my bad entirely, and what I should have done to fix it, is I have to actually go back and redo the entire editing process, which I'm not going to do because this was already messed up in other ways. However, this is the general idea. What do you guys think of this as a battle report format, if I were to have done it correctly and not messed up multiple times? Would this work for you? Is this better than other formats? Or actually, do you not care about the top-down view? My goal here was to kind of mix the two battle report styles that I see most commonly in YouTube. In the top left-hand corner, we've got the handheld camera that is going to swing around and look at stuff when action is happening. And then, obviously, in the main screen at the moment, we have the top-down view so that you can get a tactical view of what's happening. And then my intention was, audio-wise, to, when there isn't any dice being rolled, speed the entire video up so that you can... And then I would voice over the top of it like this, except I wouldn't be explaining my screw-ups. I would be, saying, oh, I moved here because of this. Or, giving you some tactical insight, or saying, I moved...
Hold on. We gotta move stuff, because this is what the people like to see. Okay, so this combat here, yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it. Boom! So you hit once?
No, he's got 2 flesh wounds.
2 flesh wounds. Okay, you needed 6.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Exciting stuff. In that case, we'll go over here. Right, go for it.
No, you can't.
No, you can't, because you might get 2 flesh wounds through, potentially.
Reroll the 1.
Yeah.
1 wound.
On hit, so 3d4.
So 5.
Outrageous. Goes through. I'm gonna re-roll it. There you go. He's fine. And the other guy gets 1 hit. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get to attack back. I'm gonna go with my combat. He therefore gets 3 dice. Let's do it. There's only one guy I can hit, so I apologise. I'm wounding on freeze. D3 damage.
I get on the same.
No, it's AP -2. You are dead. Cool. This guy, I only get 2 attacks now, so not 3 of my combat guy. I'm going to do 1-on-1. 1 missed. 1 hit. I'm wounding on 3s. No save, D3. 2. Wow. One of them takes a flesh wound. I don't care which one. That's combat. I hope that felt more immersive for the watchers. Because it felt weird for me, I'm going to be honest. Roll for initiative.
Okay, so you kind of got the vibe of what I'm trying to do here, right? When there's rolling, we cut to the in-game audio there. In-game, that's actually correct, yeah. We cut to the on the scene, live in the action, reporter in the field type audio to kind of make it a bit more lively. And then when not doing that, I would be doing this.
Lord. Oh, wasting those double 6s, mate.
Not wasted.
You need like 2.
I don't think I could have failed it.
See? It's the classic. You've fallen into my trap.
In what way?
The rest of your gene teams can't do anything now.
They got to be within an inch.
Yeah, you'll be out of an inch.
And then if we say anything funny or interesting or good at teaching rules or anything like that, just in natural conversation, I'd cut that in, obviously. Stop talking like I did just then. That was actually very good as an example. I didn't know that was coming up. What do you think, guys? If I hadn't messed up the editing, the speed, would this be of interest to you? Or would you just prefer kind of more in a Guerrilla Miniature style or Glacial
We
Geek
were
style?
rolling nothing but 10s last time. Less so now, but that's fine.
You know, where you just where we cut out the movement phase completely, and we just see the dice rolls, and we just say, "Hey, this guy hit this guy." Is that what you want? I'm genuinely curious. I want to get some battle reports done. Now, let me tell you why, apart from the editing, this video messed up so much. Firstly, all of the action is taking place in the top half of the main screen, right? Because we were doing an assassinate mission, and we just thought we'd do a nice, fun, fluffy, thematic game where, you know, just a bit of fun, really. But that did mean, the way I set the camera up, we don't use over half of the overhead camera. I should have moved it. I should have focused in or something. This is kind of terrible from the overhead camera perspective. And then, if you look at the handheld camera, where it's stationary there. Now, the stationary doesn't really matter.
Let's move this again, because apparently that's what people like. I don't, but okay. Let's do it.
You want me to hold the thing? Or you go?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll zoom over.
So this guy is going to attack here.
Which one?
The Hormigant.
Oh,
So hitting on 4s.
no flesh wounds, so yeah, I guess.
Right, you can edit that out. Right,
Maybe.
Do you want the
Yeah, no, yeah, go for it.
my sweaty foot now?
1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 5.
1.
Classic.
The Gene Stealer.
Yep. Using
I think we'll use the Acid Maw guy.
Okay, so your leader.
So the leader, yeah. So 3 attacks. He has a Acid Maw. So
Yes.
correct, yes. So he's -3, just got hit.
Yeah, but the hitting is still 3s.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Got a wound. The 4s.
-3, so you got
3 6s.
3.
Good stuff.
So 1 in
1
your
wound.
roll.
Yeah. Okay. It's my model. It's my model.
Yes, it is.
There you
Your
go.
one will take damage.
He can move 3 inches. So if you wish.
The leader.
Yeah.
Guy
that made the game.
He has to move 3. Up to 3.
Up to 3.
This guy can't move.
Yep.
Done. So just these guys. So the guy.
But we now go by initiative because we've done the charges.
Yep, I have initiative.
Yep.
So I'll
So
go
you get
with my
one
non-wounded guy.
Okay.
So 2 hits.
Wound on 5.
Wounding on 5. One
One wound. What's the AP? Nothing.
Nothing.
I save. Easy.
Your turn.
So, one's wounded, one's not. I'm gonna have fun and do 1 and 1 again because that worked so well
which
for me
one?
last time. We'll do the wounded one first. I missed. We'll do the not wounded one. I missed.
Roll.
Done.
2 hits.
There you go.
Denied.
There you
Denied.
go. Great.
Done.
Back over here. Yep, and so then in the handheld camera, even though that view in the bottom there doesn't matter so much, you can't see anything because there are walls covering basically all of the models. Yeah, should have thought about that, should have placed it better. I just thought it would be a really cool idea to always have the handheld camera turned on so that you could always get that dual perspective. And if you're maybe having trouble following what's happening on the top down, you can always see the other camera and say, oh, you know what, that's much closer to the action. I can see the models from a different perspective. I can see the different color bases maybe. Okay, I'm following. I get it. Presumably, in these long movement sections, there would never be longer than 1 minute of my speed.
So assuming I'm gonna roll a 6. That's generous.
Yeah, so we'll say I need a 6 because my base is a bit bigger than it should be.
Okay.
So I need a 6 and you need a
With the leader?
With the leader.
Double 6. So I'm wounding all 4s. 2 wounds.
2 5-ups. Can I re-roll?
You can re-roll.
Oh, I've already re-rolled in the movement phase.
Oh, you re-rolled the charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll. Yeah. I psychicked him. Yes.
You did.
Yes, he's dead.
Why would he not be dead?
Because you're within 1 inch of what's obscuring you.
Obscured.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure why I decided that audio was necessary. I think it was
I
because...
can't remember. 8, was it?
He's in.
These
Only-
charge rolls, you were rolling hot on charge.
Only he went
hot
first.
on charge.
Hot on charge. So the Gene Stealer's also
So
going
going
to
to
roll.
roll the charge. Yeah.
He's 10 away, so he needs a 9.
One of these dice. Can I use your dice?
No, you wanted to use your crappy scathing dice.
Okay, let's not call them crappy. They're very good dice.
Yeah, so the reason I left that audio in was because a lot of people aren't aware. I still get people not knowing how the injury roll works when it comes to being within range of terrain. That's actually a video I'm going to do soon.
I can fall back from combat. Can't
If you want to. Yeah.
So this guy's got a wound.
Yeah, you can fall back.
That's just charged. So
I don't know if that... I mean, what would that do for you? It's kind of my question.
Well, can I go this way? No, I suppose not.
So you can only... Oh, no, you can fall back your full movement. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do that.
you can fall back. So if I fall back here,
Yep. So it's actually really difficult to keep a stream of consciousness going when I randomly interrupt. But anyway, the other main issue that big mistake I made in this was I wasn't using the handheld camera when I should have been. For some reason, I was only picking it up and using it when we were in the fight phase. And that's great. You know, that worked fine, I think. However...
Honestly, this part is not fun for me. Right. Are you doing this one first?
so I'll do this one first. So
Okay.
he's rolling 2 dice and he's hitting on 4s.
Nothing.
Rerolling once.
Oh, yes. Still nothing.
So this
Oh,
Gene Stealer.
Gene Stealer? 2 hits. Are we running on 4s?
Running on 4s. Is it hits or wounds that do the AP difference?
It's my honestly.
Yeah, but is it hits or wounds? I need 6s. It's wounds, isn't it?
Oh, it's wounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, that's fine.
Okay. Go through. Do I want to reroll? Yeah, I do. What's the AP of the weapon? 1?
1, I think.
Oh, it's fine. I saved it.
You got both. Yeah.
Your next shot?
This guy.
Yeah.
2.
He's hitting on 4, right?
He's hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1.
Okay. Fair enough. So, you now get your normal attack.
Yep. Which has got no flesh wounds.
Yes. So 1 hits.
Wound. Oh. Now we're cooking.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to reroll.
You've already rerolled? Haven't you?
No. In the movement phase.
Okay, cool. Alright, fair enough. So, this one, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do 1-on-1.
You want
Maybe
a
I'll
flesh
actually
wound on
kill
your
some. Does he have a flesh wound?
He does. He's just got one.
Yeah, he's got a flesh wound. Okay. I'll put that on in a sec. So, he ignores the first flesh wound, because that all starts to. So, I'm hitting one of them on 3s. They are the same. I missed. This fucking guy. Yep, okay, and over here, I'm going to do 1-on-1 again.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the horn gun first. I missed. I hit. I'm wounding on 4s. No, 3s. Then I'm hitting the Gene Stealer.
A hit. Yeah, hit. Lackluster.
Great stuff. Yeah. These wound rolls are not going well for me. Or any of these rolls, really. I'm feeling very demotivated.
Random side note, whenever I use a dice tray, I always like to confer with my opponent before the game starts. Just a very quick, hey, if we roll a dice outside of the tray, doesn't count. That way, very simple, very easy. If you throw the dice and it goes everywhere, or just rolls out, just makes everything nice and smooth. Is it in the tray? It counts. Is it not? Doesn't. Nice and easy. Anyway, back to my colossal screw-ups. So, yeah, I should have obviously been picking the camera up for any charges, because that's what people want. You want to see the dice being rolled, and the shooting phase, and in this particular instance, the psychic phase. Not doing that means that I'm basically giving you half of the game that you should be having and seeing. So it's, you know, it's not quite what the battle report should be. So this is a genuine question from me to the few people that have gotten this far. What do you actually want to see in a battle report from me? Like, knowing roughly what I'm trying to do, as you can see on the screen right now, you know, you're not going to have my face anywhere. You're just going to have the top down. You're going to have the handheld action. Is that interesting? Do you like that? Or, actually, for some reason you prefer what I've done in the past, and actually you quite like just a top down view. You just want me to voice over the entire thing. And that works for you.
I really can't be bothered to do the swingy thing again.
Okay.
With the camera, because that's boring.
Gotta go with the Gene Stealer.
Yeah, do it.
Because they both charge, so.
Oof. 1 hit.
I don't know if I want only 1 hit.
Okay.
But.
Well, you're hitting on 3s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to re-roll any injury rolls. That's the thing.
That's fair.
Nothing.
No. Need to pause.
So another charge would be this guy.
Yes.
Need 6s. Re-roll 1s.
Okay, still close, but not quite.
They're engaged. They're
Now we
engaged.
go to my attack.
Your attack phase.
So they've attacked, so there's no point hitting them. So I'm going to do Zealot. I'm going to do 1-on-1 again.
Okay.
Because one day it's actually going to kill something. Gene Stealer first. Hits. Running on 4. Wounds on 6. So, whatever. Hits. Wounds.
So he's dead.
No save. D3. 1 damage. Dead. Your attack.
So I guess these guys.
Or the Gene Stealer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Oh, okay. Right.
One.
What do you need on?
Fine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I'm going to re-roll.
you using it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Other one. 2 hits. 5s. 1 wound.
He's going to attack that. 1 and 1.
I don't know why I did both of those. You should have alternated. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. The other guy didn't do anything, so it's fine. So I hit once. I wound. I don't wound. The other guy, I miss.
okay, so I've done all mine. So they've done. I
I've just
haven't
got
done this one, but I've done those 2. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'll do your leader now.
Yeah.
3 attacks. He's leader with functions. I'm going to do 2 into the Gene Stealer. Needing 3s. 2 3s. Needing 4s. 1 hit. Need 5 up. 2. D3.
Dead. Oh,
Dead.
I'm going to use caustic blood as a.
Yep. So is that on a 6? You wound me? I can't remember.
Roll d6. On a 6, suffer 1 mortal wound.
Okay, yeah.
Can't reroll it.
No. Unlucky.
Would have been cool though. Would have been cool.
And then my final attack on the Hornets hits. Does not wound.
And I can do this one.
Oh, yeah.
Failed me at last.
Perfect.
Nothing.
Done.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go. I don't really have anything else to say at this point, guys. We're almost at the end of the video. Just please let me know, does this format interest you at all? Or am I wasting my time and effort and I should just do a top-down view and maybe you'll watch it, maybe you won't, but why rock the boat? It'd be awesome if you could let me know. Is there anything else to say about this video? About the video and my screw-ups? No, not really. I already know what I did wrong, and I want to know whether or not that interests you. However, the game itself, actually, I don't have huge amounts to say. I will say, though, that my Grey Knights managed to hold up remarkably well. I would have expected them to die
1 and 1 again.
earlier.
Could this be the turn? He actually does something. It's unlikely.
He's not a specialist.
No, he's a dude. Needing 3. 3. 4. No, 3, sorry. No save. D3.
Go on.
D3. 1. Fucking threshold. Can I reroll? Have I already
You can reroll now. Happy to reroll.
Yeah. Fine, whatever.
So they'll attack back. So the normal guy, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
Oh shit, game. 1 goes through.
You've dead. Too late. Milkshake.
That guy sucked. Balls. Yeah. He did nothing. Hello everybody, it's Glass Half Dead here, and today...
Okay, that's the end of the battle report. Obviously, I didn't really do a wrap-up as I possibly should have, which I think in the future I would do. At the end of the game, I kind of do a live in-person sweep of the battlefield, little roundup. I would also hope to be doing, what's the word, guys? A proper competitive mission, so tactical objectives on both sides. You know, we'd be flipping them throughout the game, actually calling them out, and maybe, you know, if my opponent feels like it, like a little kind of, not a full-on interview, because, you know, we want to try and keep the time down. People don't want to see a 50-minute video. They want it nice and sped up. You know, half-hour tops, I'm thinking. But anyway, you know, a little post-game, you know, why did you do that? That was an odd choice. What were you thinking? You idiot, what were you thinking? No, you know, that kind of thing. Just maybe they could give a bit of tactical insight. And then when I got back and I was editing it all up and I was actually narrating it like I am now, I could kind of comment on what they say and say, oh yes, I see why he did that now, but the dice went against him. Otherwise, it would have been a really good move, something like that. Just a little wrap up. And anyway, that's it. Please let me know what you think. If you've made it this far, my gosh, you're a king, you're a princess, you're whatever you want to be. You're one of those, king or princess. You can't actually be anything else. Those are the only two options. But good job, you pick one. And let me know. Thanks very much, everybody. This will be my first aborted attempt. This is a genuine failure of a video for me. So I'm not going to be giving it some sexy title and a super clickable thumbnail, because I don't really want this video to represent me. But I do genuinely want feedback from you guys. That would be great. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Glass half dead. Hope you've had a good day, and hoping you continue to have a good day. Goodbye.